Hey guys, Novacast here, and today I'm bringing to you guys 3 tips that I actually learned from the Fortnite World Cup. So I haven't been playing Fortnite that much because I feel like the game had gotten a little bit boring, but the World Cup actually got me back into the game, and I stopped playing around mid-season 9, and I noticed these 3 tips that a lot of the pro players were using, and I thought that if I didn't know about them, a lot of you guys wouldn't know about them either, so I might as well show you them out in this video. Also guys, real quick, if you guys like the music played in the video, that music's actually made by me, so be sure to check out my Spotify, SoundCloud, all that good stuff. There'll be a link in the description if you guys like the music. Yeah, and also use code NOVACAST. Without further ado, let's get right into this video.
Yeah, the summer was a vibe and I was living my best life, hitting quarries, taking dives.
Okay guys, so for tip number 1, if you actually have a Shadow Bomb, a lot of pro players abuse an ability that comes with the Shadow Bomb towards endgame. They extend their Shadow Bomb for way longer than it should be by just jumping off a platform repeatedly. Like, the Shadow Bomb should have ended by now, but you can extend Shadow Bombs by just jumping off like side of walls and cliffs and that sort of thing. As you can see, that was way longer than a regular Shadow Bomb, and it was just because I kept on jumping off the side of this mountain. You can do it with walls as well. If you just jump off the side of things, you can extend your Shadow Bomb for way longer and use it longer, hit it longer, you know? I saw it being used in like the end game of multiple games in the World Cup, so yeah, I thought that was a pretty useful tip that I didn't know about.
Yeah, the summer was a vibe and I was living my best life, hitting quarries, taking dives.
Okay guys, so tip number 2 is always have a Flintlock Pistol with you if you don't have any other movement mechanic. I know Shadow Bombs are very useful for movement, but if you have a Flintlock Pistol, it works as kind of like a shotgun, and you can launch yourself and move across the map. I know it's kind of risky, but I saw a lot of players actually using this to rotate towards endgame, because rotation is very, very important, because if you don't rotate, you're going to die. And a lot of players were actually using the Flintlock, and I thought this was pretty cool because pretty much if you have the ammo for it, you have unlimited movement mechanics. So I thought it was pretty cool, and I think it may be useful, and you might see a lot of higher level players start adopting the Flintlock Pistol pretty much every single game. I saw at least 15 players using Flintlock Pistols throughout the World Cup. So yeah, keep that in mind because it could help with movement end game, and it could get you into the circle if you're not near it, or get you into a position that you want to be.
Yeah, the summer was a vibe and I was living my best life, hitting quarries, taking dives.
Alright guys, so this is tip number 3, and this is very useful in duos. I actually saw this being used in the duo games in the World Cup, and I thought it was pretty cool. It never really occurred to me. It's pretty basic, but if you guys want to split your mats with your teammate and make sure you guys have exactly the same amount of mats, all you guys both have to do is just split your mats, and your teammate splits their mats, and you just pick up each other's mats, and then it equally distributes your mats amongst both of you. I never really thought about this, and I've been playing Fortnite for forever, and this really never occurred to me. So I thought it might be useful to tell you guys. I know it's pretty basic, but I didn't know about it. I never really thought of it. So maybe some of you guys can benefit from it as well. So yeah, that's the 3rd tip. Alright guys, so those were 3 tips I learned from the Fortnite World Cup. They're pretty basic, but they're pretty useful, and I didn't know about them, so hopefully some of you guys might have not known about them and could have benefited from this video. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Also guys, if you like the outro music, again, it's my music, so be sure to check out my music. There'll be a link in the description. And that's pretty much it. Use code NOVACAST, and peace out, and bye.
Yeah, the summer was a vibe and I was living my best life, hitting quarries, taking dives. That should make me feel alive. Sissy for jump, you say? I'll be jumping anyway. Cannonball, that should spray. I'll be sending it all day. Drinking Ronas on the cliffs, getting